Let's take us off mute there. Yeah, there
I
you
was
go.
like, not want to hear us, or
hey,
maybe
everybody,
they
we
don't
are
want to.
back. This is our fourth time.
Yep, fourth session.
Fourth session, third of the day. This is the final qualification round.
Yep.
So at the end of this, we have Royce behind us here. At the end of this, we'll know exactly who the top 8 are for
That's
each one of the divisions.
Because the top 8 is who comes back tomorrow.
Yep, come back at 9 o'clock tomorrow. The one thing some people are asking is when do I come back if I'm first or second? Well, you don't have to be here at 9. We've posted a schedule on Facebook, on Texas Archery's Facebook page, and it has the time that you'll be shooting. So if it says 4:30 or 4:15 or whatever that time is, 2:30, that's when you'll be shooting first or
because
second.
my husband asked me.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, so if they're at top 2. And so there you go. So we are first practice in right now. Got a pretty good group, 26 archers, I believe, down there. This will be the final group of the day.
All right. Get her done.
Yep.
So we are in our first official practice right now, one of 2. It is not a USA tournament, so they may use any color fletchings, any color knocks, whatever, mix and match them
Whatever
as you
they
please.
want. Whatever they want.
At this point, you could probably do some fat arrows, some skinny arrows.
Right.
Anything goes.
Anything goes. We just want to keep it simple and fun. Deaton Bridger. Okay, I was looking. I think that's Courtney next to Deaton. Trying to figure out everybody's name here for us. Sorry, we went silent there for a second.
Yeah, I was like, that's probably the quietest I've ever heard you before.
Yeah, I was looking over your shoulder trying to figure out
I was wondering what you were doing. Like, oh.
who everybody is. There's a good video of Deaton and his target.
Because I'm sitting here writing down names of people who decided to shoot a second time.
Yeah, the one thing about this shoot is you can shoot as many times as you want. You could shoot
Pay you
all
$50.
4 times if you want. You'll take the best score. That will take you into the finals.
That'd be $200.
That would be 200.
Man, are we paying out that much?
Right? No.
Like,
I'm not sure it'd be worth it.
Right? That would be because they missed us so much they wanted to hang out with
That's right.
us.
So there's Nadia. We're going to go ahead and explain the targets here in a
So good
second.
to see Nadia. Oh yeah, and my friends over here on the cameras learned how to go all the way so we could get a really good shot. I said, oh, really?
Right
all
overhead. She's just shooting the center.
Yeah,
And that's legal.
And it's legal.
So 2 practice ends. So scoring. Wendy, you want to tell us how they're going to score that 5 spot?
Well, you can see that center ring, and if my friends can zoom us on in to that target because they just learned how to do that, you can see there is 1 ring inside that white area, that white center. And if you make a clean shot in there, you do not touch any part of that line, whether it look, we can see a single spot right there. That arrow right there would be scored a 6. But if you go inside that ring and you do not touch any part of the ring, so the shaft of your arrow does not touch any part of that line, it would be scored a 7. That's a 6. And then if we go to the other part of the white, it is a 5. Then the first blue ring is a 4. Second one's a 3. The next one's a 2. And then any part of that paper on a single spot only is a 1. Now, if we look at, yep, that 5 spot right there, you can see it's got that same center. So that is going to be the same thing. The arrow to the right, the arrow that we can see, that one that's being pulled, you can see that is a 7. That one there is a 7. Now, the other two you can see, those are going to be 6s because they were touching the line. The white part outside of that will be a 5, and that blue ring is a 4. Anything outside of that blue ring is a miss.
So don't miss on a 5 spot.
No.
Get ugly
Yep, real quick.
real quick. But we want to welcome everybody here at Texas Archery.
Thanks for joining us. I don't know. It's contagious. Whatever you had a while ago where you couldn't talk, well, now I have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got 26 archers here. We'll see. I'm sure people are getting tired of the video at this point. I mean, I'm getting tired of it. Who wants to listen to our voice? Who wants to listen to our voice this long?
I thought you did.
Oh yeah, I don't mind listening to my own voice. I know you don't mind listening to your own voice.
Never.
Well,
Hey, if anybody was looking, I mean, Mr. Sexy Beast said that I've got a great singing voice. So,
there you go.
there's that.
This will be our last line of the night, like we had said.
Yup.
It'll be
Be so
be
sad
nice.
when it's over.
Be nice. Tomorrow should be fun. It's going to be a whirlwind of fun because we'll have to get all the shoot ups done by 11:30. If we can get it done earlier, we will, and we'll start those shoot offs earlier. But it's going to take us some time to set up. So some of the stuff that we have up here is going to go down there. We've got some stuff we've got to set up for the archers. So it should be a lot of fun. Be a lot of work right away, but we will make it.
I'm
look
tired already
awesome.
thinking about it.
Look awesome. It's always the
Awesome
setting up. I
sauce.
don't mind the setup. It's the tear down that's always sucks.
See, I think we get that done so fast.
We do, but you're excited about the new setup and how it's going to look, and then
Many hands
yeah,
make light work.
absolutely.
Chad Prophet in the background there.
It's good seeing
There's
Chad and them
Gene.
back here.
Yes, it is.
Gene, he's shooting again. He was
Not happy with.
not happy. He shot the wrong target and was not happy about that, and so he's shooting again.
Glad to have Ivy back with us. He was with us in person earlier today, and now he is online with us. Hey, Ivy.
What's up, Ivy?
He and Veronica were here today.
Hope you guys are enjoying it. We've made some changes if you're new to this to try to get the video a little better, get it nice and clean for you guys. Of course, our audio is always the best because
course.
Wendy and I like to sound good.
Oh, Mr. Gene didn't seem like he liked that one too
So
much.
Wendy and I run a podcast twice a month. If you want to check it out, it's called Raising an Archer. It's on Apple. It's on
everywhere.
Spotify. It's all major podcast platforms. There is some video through YouTube. We've been working on that and trying to make doing a little more video, but it's been hard with timing and everything right now. It's just good enough where we can actually get audio out there, right? We'll get that. We'll get in that little groove here soon, I hope. But we're going to go ahead. We also have a Patreon. I don't know how you pronounce it.
I don't know. You had me. I thought it was patron, and so
It's
I was
a
saying patron. Then
patron.
you said Patreon.
It must be
So then I
patron.
started saying that. And now you've said something else. I just don't even know.
It's probably patron. We have a patron account, and that one is going to be more specific to Texas-based stuff, and we're going to get more out there. Wendy's getting with my wife and trying to figure out a schedule. So
Yes, I brought my planner with me this
what
weekend.
exactly what we're going to post, when, where, all that stuff, because we're going to have stuff that goes on public and we're going to have stuff that goes private.
Ivy says, you all sound the best, raising an archer.
Thank you, Ivy. But I do think this is cool stuff. This is fun. This is stuff
I
that
think so,
archers
too.
can go back and look and see. One of the moms was like, "Yeah, we didn't notice how notice his form until we saw video from the right angle and we could see what he was doing.
Ah, that's awesome.
So good stuff. But we want to thank our judges. You can see
There's
Laura.
Laura.
You have Rod.
Jeff, I don't know. Jeff looking.
Jeff
he's,
over there.
I don't know. He's in pain or something over there.
Those three there. Rod's been our director, making sure everything's running smoothly.
Yeah, it's been our DOS today
Yep. Aaron's
and last
back,
night.
shooting.
Yep. Oh, his mama brought some tea today.
She did.
So
I'm still
thankful
sipping
for
on it.
that. I
She
know
gave me
that was
two.
so awesome. And then Aaron helped you set
Yep.
up everything because we can't do this without volunteers.
No, we can't.
We've got our two ladies next to us who are running the cameras tonight, switching the screens.
Yeah, if anybody's ever run a tournament, they know how hard it is to run it without support and help.
Yeah.
And we don't just do it a little bit; we do it a lot.
We don't do just a little.
Right.
We gotta be. It's gotta be big.
Yeah, it's got to be big.
Have you seen Scott's head? It's got to be like that big.
Go big or go home. That's what I'm talking about. Good.
Got some
Yeah.
Aggies in the house.
We do.
Cheney Elliott there in the background.
She shot
Ryan's
earlier
here.
today.
I thought I saw Carson here too.
Yep. There she is.
Yep, right
next
there.
to Ryan.
Then earlier we had Logan
Logan.
Hamilton.
I think they buzzed it too soon.
Uh-oh.
That was it on the practice. And Ellie, she's over there against the wall, so they they must have missed her.
Yeah. And it's easy to do.
Yep.
It happens.
First scoring end is coming up. Hopefully this thing just moves along very quickly.
I don't know. The first half of the last three that we've done moved at a snail pace, it seemed like. I mean, we ended that last one early, but that first half seemed like it was
Why did-
going on and on and on.
Yeah, it felt like it was forever. I think that's Roy showing us how
It
fast
is.
his shoes are. Little kids running by.
I was like, what is that?
If you're a parent and you had a boy, you probably know what we're talking about.
Oh, absolutely.
How fast are these shoes? That's what matters. Looks
Luke
don't matter.
thought he was the fastest.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what they look like. It's how fast they are. Talk a little bit about the archers when we get to it here in a second. Talk about their bow setups. We've got 4 divisions. Open, compound, bow hunter. Bow hunter is maximum of a 12-inch stabilizer. That's from riser to the end of the weights, not the stabilizer specifically. No magnification. You can't move your sight after scoring has started. Then you have Olympic recurve, and you have bare bow, and also I guess 5 divisions. Trad.
And everybody was quiet.
Now it's getting loud.
And then, man, first 2 official practices hit and got done. And he just like roared up in
Yeah,
here.
it did get loud in here, didn't it?
Ooh, if we have the same amount of people, we have less than what we had the last time.
Probably. But
Some people.
Yeah, if you've never been here, it's a real treat if you come to Texas Archery.
It is. We have 3 ranges here. 'Cause
Yep.
I don't know. He got sidetracked. So I'll tell you, we have 3 ranges here. What we're shooting in is normally the 3D range. Where we are sitting, it's 50 yards away from those targets. You can easily get 40 yards down there. You can shoot from just below us, which is still up top. And then we set up targets that are down on the bottom of the floor and shoot from there as well. Would you say 30 targets is something about that as what we normally have down there as far as 3D targets? When you're looking at people who are spectating, you can see back there are trees, And there are a few of the animals that just could not be moved out all the way because of lack of room.
They could have moved, but they're just so big. It's just easier to kind of decorate them and put them to the
Right?
side.
I do kind of like that.
Has that little bit of a vibe, you know? Archery mood that we're looking for, you know?
If you're looking behind Ryan, who's at full draw right now, there is a wall over there, and just on the other side of that wall, which Ryan is not happy.
Yeah, he's shooting that left side.
Yeah, just on the behind him on the other side of that wall
There you go.
is a
Make it just a
50.
slight adjustment.
He's talking around like Ryan can hear him.
No, I'm just saying he's making a slight adjustment when he saw him.
So there is a 50-yard range on the other side. Then whenever you walk across the showroom floor, then there is a 20-yard range. And that range has one row of spectator seating and then one row of seating for archers. So it's a rather large place here.
Yeah.
Then even today, there were 3 bow techs here who are phenomenal. They are knowledgeable in bow hunting. They are knowledgeable in target. We drive an hour and a half to come here for them
list?
for any kind of bow work to do. Something's wrong with the bow, making a weird sound, doing something weird. We drive an hour and a half here to get it done. So we are in our first scoring end. This archer is just taking his time, which that's what we want. We do not want archers just flinging arrows, as we say, and just running through them. Rapid fire. Archery is not meant to be a rapid fire sport. And then the young man waited. He had proper line etiquette right there. That was nice to see. So he had an archer in front of him and an archer behind him. He waited till both of those archers were done. He did not move while they were at full draw. When they were done, all 3 archers walked off the line. That was very nice to see. The Chans right there, Ethan and Elise, and then there's Ellie. Ellie Booth.
My little one. Her and her pink bow.
Yep. She's taking her time too.
Glad
2
we-
friends shooting side by side right there.
Oh yeah, she decided to shoot. She decided to shoot right now so that she could shoot with Elise.
That's friends right there.
Yep. Such a good. I love the picture-in-picture where you can actually see the arrow shooting. And I got to tell you, the
these
girls
ladies
over there
do a great job of making that
Yeah,
happen.
Jacqueline and Lily do a great job getting
Yes.
things queued up with each one of the archers, so you can actually see where they're shooting.
Absolutely.
Good stuff. We got Elise and there you go. You can get both girls
And
at
Ellie.
the same time.
Your
Yeah.
daughter?
There we go. She's gonna get it on Elise, so we can see Elise's as she shoots and how it hits the bail.
Elise and her brother Ethan, who is right beside her. So you got Ellie and then Elise and then Ethan. Those 2 kiddos normally shoot in boots.
You do. Ellie's surrounding. I can see Ellie surrounding that white.
She's trying to scare it.
There's Ethan, her brother.
Elise's brother.
Elise's brother, yeah.
Ryan, who is shooting, is
Elise.
Ellie's brother.
Ethan's a very good shooter as well.
Yes. I love it. Hey, Ethan, how's it going? That's not good. And did he win it?
Yeah.
Really?
Huh.
How about that?
Interesting. So we have 3 cameras. One that can get on all the targets, and then one
Just
that
3?
can.
Man,
yeah,
we used to have like 6.
we did. I said there's 3 down on the floor. We have one over here on us, but we really don't use that very often, to
Yeah.
be honest.
But we used to have about 6, and we used to have people running Almost all of them.
Yeah, we had 4 cameras down there on each section.
And the quality was not as good. And that's not because of the people running them. It was just the cameras
Yeah,
were
they were
not
just
as-
cheap little cameras.
Yeah.
This was actually a better option of what we got here. The quality's better. We're able to, as we
I
start
think
learning.
we're able to do more with it.
Yeah, you start learning a little bit.
And these people in here, yeah, quiet again. I mean, loud again.
did
The
get loud
opposite
again.
of quiet.
So if you guys want to see live scoring, go to eyesonscore.com, click on live scores, and you'll see the 2023, the Texas Ringer. And go ahead and click on that. You're going to see the updated scores. As they enter them, you do have to refresh your screen. We don't have control over your browser. So you actually have to refresh to get the data.
Wait, you can't get in there? I don't get it. Look, there's the line. They're walking the line. Laura's walking the line.
Perfect. There we go.
These guys are awesome, folks. I mean, they're putting on a show. Where do you get judges that have put on a show like that?
We
Huh? We don't even have a net for them.
I know. We were making fun of them on how they walked on the lines, and now look at them.
There's a line in the middle of the range, and we don't know where it came from. It's like a.
It's a 10-yard line. Somebody put it there. I didn't put it there. Somebody put that down.
And so they weren't crossing that line. And then I said something to them. Now you see what they're funny.
They are.
They're jokesters. And they both have kids who are not shooting this weekend.
I know, right? Isn't that funny?
Oh man. So that's how you know they love the sport and we love them. So it's just a whole bunch of love up in here.
We all do what we like to do, right?
That's right. We like to talk, so guess what we're doing?
We get to talk. Oops. I'm going to go ahead and make sure all the scores are up. They are not all updating yet. Yeah, we are. There we go. Scores are starting. Well, maybe not. I clicked on the wrong thing. I'm like, oh, there we go.
Hey,
there
did
we
you
go.
refresh your browser? Come on,
Yeah,
Scott.
I am. We do have a few that haven't updated yet,
They do not have control over your browser.
right? We are updating. So go to Eyes on Score. You'll be able to see those scores as well. And it's good stuff.
Check out Chad's shoes. I can see his shoes up here. Chad in his red shoes. Red
Yeah.
shirt, red shoes.
They are red.
Look at him. I see him. Some snazzy red shoes, Mr. Chad.
Oh, no. I was just looking at Randall. Randall had a miss.
Oh, come on, Randall.
Come on, Randall.
And there's no more chances to come back after this and
This is it.
reshoot.
Yep. this
Tonight's
is
the
definitely
night.
it.
Your boy is not looking happy. His face is red.
It's been red all day.
Well, because he hadn't been happy.
That's true.
I know when that kid is not happy. I can see, he cannot hide it.
He cannot. Anyone with 0 scores, they will be removed at some point.
Do
was
what?
that?
They can sell stuff.
Yeah, we've got.
Oh, sell stuff? Yes. Yes. He has been a real salesman. He has been having signs. There is a raffle going on for a custom handmade arm guard. Even has braided edges that makes it look even that much more finished. It has an area for your knife. It is really nice. It's a $300 value. The raffle tickets for that are only $5 a piece.
And it helps out our club.
It
So
does.
it's,
All the proceeds from that go to the Joehead Club to help kids get to tournaments. And so it's going for a great cause. So thankful for him for donating that.
It's a lot of work. He said it takes
Oh my
him.
gosh, he
It takes him a long time to put that thing together. It is beautiful, though.
it is absolutely beautiful.
He uses his when he hunts. It has
Right.
a knife in it, and so when he goes and hunts, he hunts traditional.
Yep.
And so he has his knife all set up and ready to go. I guess I don't know what for, but if you're,
Well,
I guess it's a
maybe
skinning
you're
knife,
ready
maybe.
to
I don't
bleed them
know.
out right there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe they're not all the way dead. You're gonna
Right.
finish them off. I can think of lots of reasons.
Yeah.
When we got married and we were going to the airport, and he looks at me, he goes, "Did you take out all the knives out of your purse?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm out of the look. I had 7 knives in my purse." So I kind of like knives.
Wow. How many knives you got right now?
I have more now because if I go to a gas station and I see one that I really like and,
buy it.
and I just go ahead and buy it at a gas station. You know it's not worth much.
High
but-
dollar. High
yeah,
dollar.
High dollar.
Knife.
I don't buy much of anything that costs a lot of money. My money goes to archery and swimming.
Right.
For Iowa, I did go. No, it wasn't Iowa. Oh, it was for state. I went and got new shoes to judge in. I got Brooks shoes. Just so-
Finally retired those
I
red slip-ons.
did. I've had them for 3 years. Scott, there was a hole all the way from the sole through the insole. I
Would
can't
you
even
buy
figure
those from
out-
Walmart or
No, my mama gave
Kroger?
them to me.
oh, were they old ones that she had from like
No, she got 'em. They
1972?
didn't fit her, and they were really comfortable. But then they had been really hurting me, and so I started wearing 2 pairs of socks because the ball of my feet were it was really hurting. And I looked in there, I was like, oh, well, that's why, because all of the insole had been pushed
Yeah.
into that area. Well, that's what I thought. Then we came back home from Buckeye, Ohio, and I looked at them after that one. I was like, oh, what's wrong with these shoes on the bottom? Something must have happened. And so it was on both of them that had ground the sole of the shoe on the outside. It had ground a hole all the way through to the inside where that
Wow.
I thought that was pushing the insole. No, it's
No.
where yeah. I was like, oh. And now these shoes that I got, the Brooks shoes, are very comfy.
Well, good.
Yeah. No more hurting feet.
I thought maybe you would
just
do.
get
I thought maybe
Vaseline.
you would do like New Balance or something like that.
Nope, I spent money on these shoes because we're on our feet for how many hours when we're judging?
That's true.
I was like, I could go get some Champions at Walmart or something. And
Yeah.
'cause that's where I get most of my clothes. The shoes I have on right now are Walmart shoes. Where you made fun of my feet, but anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it's on you.
Then my shoes are on me. Thank
Yeah.
you. They're on my feet.
I have to teach you how to be in style.
You gonna pay for my style?
No.
Okay.
If you're going to buy a knife every time you go to a gas station, save that money and buy yourself something pretty.
buy yourself something pretty. Oh my word. He has not been happy with his arrows.
The faces of archers.
I'm telling you, but Carson, she's another one of those that I don't remember ever seeing any emotion out of her. Look at that face. I mean,
That looked like irritation.
and it was like, yeah, because there's like urgency to get those binos up there. Fine, I'm just going to go with it.
There's a good one of Cindy.
Yep. Johanna, Cindy, whatever she's going by today.
Isn't that her last name? Johanna?
No.
What's her last name?
Go ahead, Scott. What's her last name?
I don't know.
Scott is the world's worst at pronouncing people's names. I don't know
That-
how he gets my name right. I really
That
don't.
is true.
Anybody who comes
Oh,
up
that's
some
right.
Rob,
Johanna, it's Cindy. I see. Yeah.
anybody who can
Chaka.
get,
Chaco. Chaco.
you messed it up the first time.
It's all right.
It's all right. It's all good, he says.
It's all good in the hood.
Oh, my goodness.
We only got to do this for a couple hours, and then we're good, Wendy.
Couple of hours. How many hours has it been?
We'll have to get
We get to do it again tomorrow.
do it again.
Do it.
Tonight I'll get everything set up for the finals.
Tonight?
No.
You talking about on the computer?
Yeah,
All right. Like,
not here. We still have
the 8.
the top 8, and then we will, once we got the top 8,
Then we got a
down to
whole
the
bunch
top
of moving.
3, then we got some moving to do.
Anybody wants to come help, you are more than welcome.
Yeah, we'll have enough people here to make that
Will we?
happen. Yeah,
Because those that don't make the top 3 might just skedaddle.
that's true. There's Ellie. I guess they're not going to cut her off early this time.
Well, no, it's official now. Well, that was official practice, but this is for score.
Yeah,
And after doing
just
it once,
teasing.
they kind of looked to make sure
I
it
know.
didn't happen again.
We've all done it.
Oh, yeah. It used to always happen to Luke. I don't know why Luke, because Julia really takes the longest, but
What, now there's second ed? Wow, I'm yawning.
stop.
I need to stop.
Yeah, you do.
Our judges, let's see if they'll walk on the line. No, they're not.
I'll
If they're
walk the
you know,
line.
Jeff's like a drunk person, just kind of wobbling back and forth. No care in the world.
So our
stepping
judges
on
will be
lines.
driving home at the end of the night. Please do not pull them over because we have not been partaking in alcoholic beverages.
That's right. Maybe if we get out of here early enough.
Is Tara not shooting? I saw her practicing over in the 50-yard range.
I think she's just shooting. No, she wasn't on the list.
Okay. Well, I didn't see her on the list, but I did see her practicing next door.
She may be still shooting in there.
I would love to have a sign on that door that says, "Please do not slam door."
Right.
Well, there's the caribou sniffing the cat. The call of the wild, I guess we'll say.
Call of the Wild.
Didn't we have a tree on the left too, or is it just? I thought we had a tree on the left
What do you mean?
down by Ellie.
There used to be one in there. I think there's something in there.
Is there
It's just
something
not as
there?
tall.
Oh, okay.
Somebody
Tall
must have
tree on the
swapped
right.
it.
Just
Yeah.
a,
Just a small one.
just a bush. It's a shrub.
Just a wee beady one.
Please don't.
All right, I'm going to run down there and make sure everything's locked up in
All
the
right.
main area. I'll be right
See
back.
you later. We will continue to watch. We can always make fun of Scott since he's gone now. Someone said earlier about him taking his Geritol. I say he's got to take ginkgo biloba because his memory. So I just want to say, Scott was saying that I had ugly feet and that I needed to do something about my ugly feet. So then I went and I had a pedicure done. And then my daughter talks about how bright my toes were. And then I just think they're pretty. I don't know, but I don't think they're ugly anymore. And he was still making fun of my feet earlier. He's just mean like that. He treats me like a sister. That's okay. I dish it right back. I'm an only child. I said if I had a brother, it'd probably be like Scott. All right, there's Gene with his orange bow and his orange shirt. There's Adam Shackelford. His dad is Rowdy. That's down there as our DOS. All right, let's see how Randall is shooting. Right there in that black shirt. with his bow hunter setup today. So the bow hunter setup, you've got to have a stabilizer that is no longer than 12 inches. You're shooting pins. You are not allowed to have a lens. You're not allowed to have any magnification. And then once practice is over, you are not allowed to move your pins or make any adjustments. Oh, he anticipated that shot. That stinks. Looks like it is a 4, might be a 5 if it touched that line. So on any other scoring, if it touches the line, it gets the higher score, except when we're scoring those 7s. If it touches that 5, 6 line, I'm sorry, my friends, that will be a 6. Getting kind of a panoramic view. Ryan didn't like that shot. Got some nice fancy binos right there, though. Those binos have a stabilizing mechanism in there. So Scott says, look at these binos. Like, okay, they're binos. All right, great. He goes, no, you don't see anything different with them? I'm like, no. There's Tara right there. And then he says, he starts moving on. I said, quit jacking with them. Quit messing with them. I can't see. He's like, no. Do you see? I was like, oh, they're really nice. They, don't move as much when you move. Great birthday present. Great Christmas present. I have both birthday and Christmas coming up. To anyone out there. Come on, Ryan. I don't like to see any archer struggle. I've been known to buy some chocolate for some friends. I don't even like the older ones to struggle. Can't really call him a kid. He's still way younger than me, but he's not really a kid. All right, there's Carson right there at full draw. You see Aaron Ochoa right there. Had the sweet mama that brought me some sweet tea today. It doesn't take much to make me happy. Some sweet tea and I am good to go. Got Nadia right there. I think her boyfriend Caden is right on the other side of her. Good shot of Aaron. So you can see some of those animals, 3D targets that would normally be out here on the floor. We are very fortunate to have an indoor 3D range, a place to come practice. When you get off work, or maybe it's a weekend and it's in the heat, like a lot of the heat that we've had. Maybe it is raining outside and you get to come practice. Whatever the reason, we're very blessed to be able to utilize this facility. Thank you, Texas Archery. Looks like that might be Nadia trying to use just one spot on that 5 spot. That is perfectly legal. I see our camera is on autofocus, trying to use its autofocus feature again. Sometimes they don't play nicely. There we go. Nadia and her TRX there. You can see as of right now, she has only used 2 spots of that 5 spot. Now in USA Archery, when we have a 3 spot, you must use all 3 spots. You are not allowed to shoot multiple arrows into one spot. The only time you can shoot multiple arrows into one spot is when you're shooting that single spot. Got a whole family right there. Nadia, Tara, the mom, Chad, the dad, and then Caden, the boyfriend. They were all having a little powwow right there. Happens a lot in archery. Now we're into scoring, and I totally lost track. Oh, Christmas says, I'm back. Good to have you, Christmas. All right, let's see what scoring end we are on right now. And happy first day of fall, everyone. Today is September 23rd, first day of fall. So the maximum that you can get on this target is 35 points. And I'm saying that while Scott's not here because he would totally make fun of me because I don't know where I came up with 28 right earlier. It was 7 times 4. 7 times 4 is 28. But that is not what we have. We have a 5 spot. 7 times 5 is 35. Gives us a total of 420. And again, I'm saying this while he is not there because I learned while I was doing the broadcast what 420 stands for. Did not know until Scott. I learned lots of stuff around Scott. All right, so we have had 3 ends, looks like. Tried to update my browser to make sure. See Scott down there working on Ellie's bow. Getting ready to go into the 4th end of the last round of qualifications. They're starting to scroll some of the scores there on Eyes on Score. Yep, Eyes on Score. I'm getting so tired. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. But you can see the people who are leading right now, and that's because they have already shot their 60 arrows for qualifications. And then you can see those down below in 9th and 10th place that have shot 15 or 10 arrows. So that 10, Chad did not update his score, but 15, that means they have shot 3 ends, and we're going into the 4th. There's Randall. Randall did not like that shot.
All right, I'm back. Ellie's weights
you?
wouldn't stay on.
Oh, no.
And so I ran down there. She's like, I tried to get them on there. I could not get them to stay on. They just, when you tighten them in there, they twist.
Oh, are they stripped out?
No, there's like a little dampener in there that when you tighten them on, the dampener moves.
Huh.
I've never seen anything like it. These were some stabilizers somebody gave us. And so I ran up, grabbed super glue, and I just super
There
glued
you
the
go.
weights in there. She tried to shoot without them. She's like, I'm just going to shoot without them as she shoots. She's like, nope, that's not going to work. I said, okay.
The Chans up there in the stands. Here to support their 2 archers,
Yep.
Ethan and Elise. There goes Cindy over there. Yep, Elise does have on her boots tonight. I love seeing those boots.
Of course she does.
I want to take a minute and thank all of the parents who have brought their kids out I know that it takes a lot of time.
It does.
You know, but yeah, I believe it's good family fun.
Man, that
I-
almost looked like it was in slow motion, that video. Just like so smooth.
I don't know if that was him being happy or not. It's,
Yeah. Got the Prophets back there.
that's what I
Nadia in the
said.
white. That is Adam Shackelford, shooter for Texas Archery Joad.
Yeah.
We're coming back. There's our volunteers.
Yeah, a few minutes ago there was a family meeting back there. You had Tara and Chad and Nadia and Kaden. Had a little powwow.
So we'll take a look-see here and see if, for me, making sure Ellie's weights are right. Hopefully those things. She said that she shot them. We tightened them, and she said they keep coming loose. So I tightened them real good, and then she said she shoots a shot, and they just fell right off. It rolled on the ground out.
Oh, no. Caden's shooting an elite, right?
Caden. I don't
Right
know.
there in front of us.
Yes, that is an elite. I guess I
Right,
just
and
need to look at the screen.
like, I don't know how you can see down there, but okay.
Are the weights coming off? What's going on down there with Ellie?
I got Keegan Grissom. Came in from Columbus.
What's? I don't know. I was just looking at Ellie, making sure everything was okay. I looked away for a second. I look over and I see she's messing with something. Has she shot a shot yet? Can you even tell?
I cannot tell. She's on one. Ladies, can
Hey,
we
could you
go
put on
to
one real quick for me?
target one?
1A. I just want to make sure Ellie is because I just super glued her weights on her
she's
bow.
got 2 shots in there.
There we go.
3 shots. That third one was dead in. That one looks like
like
it'll be a 7.
Yeah, maybe a 7 or 6, depending on the angle. Yeah, it looks like it might be a 7. Sweet.
So whatever she might have been messing with, you might have
Yeah.
to let her mess with it.
She's so independent, you know. When it comes to an archer, I really don't do much for her.
Looks like she possibly has a 7.43.
Yeah.
Looks like she's got another 5 in there now. Not bad, not bad.
Not bad. I saw her messing with it. Hopefully that glue stuck.
Right?
It's super glue. It should stick, right?
Super glue, yes. That liquid, liquid nails or something. I don't know. You have me used. It takes forever to dry. Like we get it in the red or blue.
Oh, yeah. That's Loctite.
Loctite. That's
Yeah, I
it.
didn't go grab that because I knew it wouldn't dry.
take,
It wouldn't dry
no.
fast enough.
That stuff takes like 24 hours.
If I had time, I would have just done it, last night. And
Yeah.
It would have been locked in.
I
but-
always say that and then I forget. It's the next day and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I
Crap.
Yep. Oh, Keegan looking around everywhere. His mama and daddy are sitting right up top here.
Good shot. I don't know if it was a
Was
good
it?
shot. He's like,
That look, I'm not real sure.
I'm telling you. Didn't seem like just funny.
Man,
Nobody's happy. Nobody's happy.
not at all. Well, Cheney's laughing going down there. At least one person. Need to get the parents in the stands to like do the wave or something.
Yeah, I'd thought of this. One of the ladies was like, you need to get your overhead projector doing our video up there so they could see videos of the people shooting while we do this. I
during
was
3D. Do you know how many arrows would be shot there? You'd have to take it down before 3D.
no, it's
shoots.
hidden behind the wall, and it would be projected toward the wall on the other. You can't see the wall here.
Oh, a projector.
Yeah, and
All right.
I was going to do that, but the cable that I have run it's only one direction.
Do you know how
didn't
distracting
work.
that would be for the archers?
They can't
to look
see it. It's
down
behind
there?
them. It's the wall. It's the wall right behind them
I don't know.
because there's a small wall here, and then there's a big wall, and then the archers are in front of that, and our camera's on the other side of that.
Okay, so the question has come up. Can someone shoot all of them into one spot on a 5-spot? Absolutely.
Yep.
On this one. Now, whenever it comes to a SIWAT, that's a yes. That's a yes even on a SPYWAT. That's what I was saying a while ago is that it's just USA Archery that it is not allowed. I just remember back to one day we were at a shoot with Joe, and I'm like, Joe, why did you shoot them all into
You
one
shot all the-
spot? And he goes, because I like that spot.
Like, why not?
All right, okay, well,
Like, okay.
whatever floats your boat. I didn't even get to say bye to Joe's kids a while ago. They
Just kind of rushed
took on
out,
out of
didn't they?
here. Yep.
Four ends. Guess what? You know what that means? We're 33% of the way
Oh
done.
my gosh.
4 ends. 8 to go.
Well, Randall was laughing. He came back smiling.
Let's check. Let's see how Randall's doing.
Go see how old Randall's doing.
Oh, Randall. Uncle Randy. Oh, where is he? Bow hunter.
Yeah, because you said he's shooting bow hunter right now. And I talked about how that's bow hunter because the short stabilizer, pins.
Oh, he's had a miss on almost every end.
Well, maybe that's what he's laughing at. He's like,
like-
I'm keeping it consistent. I'm being
was
consistent.
the worst $50 I've ever spent, I think is what he's saying right now.
Because you could shoot every single round, but you'd have to pay $50 for every single round.
No,
No.
you're out.
Oh man, I saw you laughing.
We just. Yeah, we were just saying it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, guys, he is looking at us right now and he's smiling and
Yeah, he's like, no,
Laughing.
I'm done.
stick a fork in him, he's done.
Yeah, worst $50 he's ever spent right there.
But he got to come out and hang out here. How can that be the worst $50, Scott?
I don't know.
Oh,
What was
what'd
that?
you do?
Divide 50, or divide, was it 20 shots into $50? How much was an arrow?
$4 a shot? No, that's not even right. Never mind.
Look who I'm talking to about math.
Right? I did explain about that before you said, I'm going to do this while Scott's away.
Yeah.
Oh, now
It's funny
but
that the
now
majority
you
of the people
left
are on the
Gene
top of
over
the
there by
line.
himself.
You know why the majority of the people are on A and B? Because before we started this weekend, that's all we had was archers. We had one line, and so we've added several archers.
Oh, gotcha.
Some
gotcha.
have moved from a different time,
Wait,
9
you
o'clock
didn't
this morning.
trick them and put them bottom so that made it tougher whenever it came to the second half because
Right.
they had to shoot top?
Yeah, with nobody there. How would that make it tougher?
Because you can't drop your arm.
Yeah,
You drop
yeah.
your arm, you're dropping points.
That's true.
So most archers like to shoot top first and then go bottom.
Yeah.
And that way they can rest their arm just a tad bit.
Yeah.
Come on, Gene.
Gene's got this. Of course,
Today
the
was
one
I think today was my first day to meet Gene, but I like Gene.
I already like Gene. Gene from Austin.
Gene from
He must be
Austin.
a UT fan.
Oh, that's why the orange and the burnt orange
Yep.
riser. Yep. Well, I thought I liked Gene.
Hiss.
Tara over there giving Chad some pointers.
Yeah.
Tell him how to do it. Or
Don't
is
suck.
she giving him a pep
She's like,
talk?
don't suck. Don't embarrass me, Chad.
That's what she's saying.
It's-
right
you know what
there.
she's saying.
That's exactly it.
He doesn't.
Y'all,
She
I'm
doesn't.
coming over here.
She
I'm
doesn't
watching y'all.
sugarcoat it at all.
No, I'm coming over here and watching it, and y'all better not even mess around.
You
Y'all
better
don't
not
embarrass
even.
me. Y'all, I'm gonna make y'all walk home. Look at her. That's what she just said. Look, see, I'm gonna make y'all walk home. Look at that thumb. See?
Don't be embarrassed me. Get yourself back in the game.
Tara has spoken. We're not real sure what she spoke, but she spoke.
She spoke. That is true.
She got the hands on the hip. Mm-hmm. Oh. I hope she and daughter are not having words.
Right.
Because it does happen. Oh, and Caden's laughing.
So it looks like Randall said he is done.
He said, "Hasta la vista, baby."
I'm out. Got better things to do.
And here I thought he was having a good time because he was laughing coming
He
off
looked
the
like it was a
line.
good time.
Yep, he just knew he was done. That was what that
yeah.
was.
Yeah.
What that was I've had a miss every single time.
Yeah. I'm done.
out.
I'm out.
I am
out.
Audi 5000.
I'm Audi 5000.
That's good, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'll give it to you.
Hey, Scott, you know what today is?
It is.
It's not 420.
What is today? Amy busted out with what today was because every day is some type of day.
So what is today,
And
Scott?
What is today? What is?
No, get off the computer, you cheater.
What is it then? Tell me.
It's the first day of fall.
No, that's not what we're talking about. No.
Yes,
no,
it's
no.
September 23rd, the first day of fall. You go ahead and look it up. Don't believe me. Huh.
I'm looking it
ahead.
up right now.
Go ahead.
Holiday today.
What do I get for being right? 'Cause I am
it's
right.
Fall Equinox Day.
Thank you. Thank you, first day of fall.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
I was wondering what equinox meant. Mm-hmm. Not as smart as you.
I'm a college graduate.
Yeah. 7 times 5 is
35.
28. That's what Whitney said. Luckily, she wasn't in a mood. She would have probably fought me for it.
Oh, I was giving you a look.
Yeah.
You know I
really,
was.
Scott? 35. Oh, crap.
That's exactly what I said. Turned around.
Like,
I'm never going to hear the end of that.
oh, you are not going to ever hear the end of that.
Guess what y'all are going to hear on every podcast? Scott.
I wonder.
Guess what y'all are going to hear on the live feed from the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo?
I don't
Hey,
know.
everybody.
Hey, what's the score? They're shooting 3 arrows into 10 being the maximum score. That's a 22.
Yeah. And you just remember that Mr. Sexy Beast said that I am the nice one, unlike Scott.
You know that's
Unlike
not
Scott
true.
Booth.
What's
Oh,
up,
really?
Royce? What's up, bud?
Jason said it, so it's got to be true.
The sexy beast.
He was captain today, you know. Captains don't lie.
He was being captain.
Royce
he
is like,
could have
what?
said it so much better.
Right. I was all kinds of confused and was not going to
on
ask
captain.
questions.
I'm on
either.
captain today.
Stop.
Really? Okay.
First time he said he's writing. It just kept getting worse.
It did get worse. Like, what are you doing?
We needed Deanna to text him and call him. Hey.
Hey.
Maybe word it this way.
Yeah, if it was me,
I would have said nothing.
right?
She's just so quiet and seems like easygoing, and he's so, here I am.
Right.
That target right there has got 2 7s in it. Then the rest look like 6s.
What you doing there, Royce? Oh, I forgot to tell you. So we went to.
You forgot to tell me or Royce?
No, you. This
All
is
right.
hilarious. So we went to the 4-H, or the Montgomery County 4-H safety training. It's
Are you fixing to offend more people?
No. Well, maybe 2 hours. Actually, they did a very good job. I mean,
Okay.
as Ellie said, I know more about guns than I've ever known on how to do it. The archery thing was all of about 2-3 minutes at the
All
max.
right.
But halfway through it, we're sitting there, and this kid that's sitting maybe 3 seats down from Ryan rips the loudest fart you've ever heard. I mean, it was bassy and loud.
Bassy.
It was like,
Was it wet?
No,
No,
it
it
was
was
not
dry.
wet. It was dry. It was loud. It was just bassy. And I look real quick, and I just see the dad. He whips over and he whispers. He said it whispered really loud. He's like, "Are you serious right now?" The kid can't stop laughing. He's got his head on the table. He's shaking the entire table. He can't stop laughing. So funny. Ellie's over here just like, did he? She's like, yes, he did. He just did.
Well, that's why I told Luke's girlfriend's mom. I said, listen, when he's around you and y'all go places, like if you stop for breakfast or snacks or whatever, do not let him have apple juice. I mean, my boy is 16, but I'm like, no apple juice for him.
Yeah.
And she's like, why? I'm like, he will have the worst gas ever. And we were going to his first national swim meet in Nebraska. We were on the plane. It had a stop somewhere, but not a change of planes, just a stop.
Yeah.
And so we're going along on our first half going to Nebraska. And he is sitting in between the two of us. Julia was swimming state at College Station that weekend. And so it was just the three of us. And we are smelling like something died. I mean, and there was a baby behind us. And we were like, oh my gosh, this poor baby. They got to change that diaper. Oh, the poor baby. Well, then we got to that halfway mark. Well, these folks got up and moved. And
the
first
smell
off,
didn't go.
Steven asked me, on that first half, he looks at me, he's like, over Luke, he says, did you do that? Did you just fart? I'm like, no, I did not. How dare you even
he
ask
called
me?
you out like that?
Oh, yeah. I'm like, no, I did not. How dare you even ask me? I was like, it was you. He's like, I didn't do it. I said, don't lie. No, you wouldn't call me out like that because you wouldn't ask me because you did it. I know it was you. No, I didn't do it. Okay. Then, like I said, we were like, oh my gosh, it got to be that baby's diaper. So family moves for the second. I'm sure they were like, oh my gosh, this
thing reeks.
I don't know what's going on. We take off, get up there. We're on our second half. And we're like, Steven, that is you.
Nasty.
And I'm like, that is awful. What is wrong with you? And I said, just go to the bathroom. It's not me. And about that time, we're talking over Luke this for the second time. And Luke starts. We both look at
Why
him.
would you have thought it was? Why did you not think it was him?
Because he wasn't saying anything.
Huh.
Luke was young enough back then. He would have been like, oh, did y'all smell that? But no. They're like, Luke, was that you? He's Well, then on the flight back, we used to swim with these two twins from Danbury, blonde-headed little girls, a little older than Luke. And, I told him, I said, he wanted to sit with them. They wanted him to sit with them. So that's fine, but y'all don't let him have any apple juice. Like, Miss Cook, why? Oh, you'll smell it later because it's going to happen before we get home. So he was not allowed to, but yeah, any time he has apple juice, oh, it's awful.
Yeah.
The worst smell ever.
It's a cool picture, isn't it? Mm-hmm. American flag kind of hanging in the
America.
back there. American. As PJ would say, America.
America. Captain America. I was so glad to hear that his scans came back clear.
Oh, good. I hadn't heard.
Yep, 1 year after lung cancer surgery,
Yeah?
they are clear.
Which they believe came from COVID. Oh, no. They found it
came
because of COVID.
They found it because of COVID, but it came from being in service over where the fires were.
So he had COVID, went in the hospital. They found it super early.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
So he is a USA para coach,
Yeah?
travels the world coaching for paras.
So this will be halfway mark after this.
Will it? What percentage will that be, Scott?
I don't know. You tell me. Is it 45? Maybe 47%?
49.9999. That will put us at the 50.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I feel bad for Ryan. I know he's suffering down there.
It's been bad. It has been bad.
It's been bad. And you can tell, like, he is, I'm not sure, I've never seen him shoot like that, where it's just like this explosion of a shot.
If it wasn't for perseverance, that boy would have walked off the line already.
It's true. Yeah, he's just, it's probably, yeah, like, you can tell he's.
I mean, for anybody else, it'd be like going, "Dadgum, I want that score." But for Ryan,
Yeah, he's got Slow down. Hopefully he can slow down and regain some composure here.
Yeah.
Because he ended up dropping 5 points, 6 points on that one.
Yeah, I told him, I said, I still call him a kid. He's not a kid.
Yeah.
I mean, he is to us, but
He started off okay. And
Yeah.
it's just, I knew it was going to kind of struggle a little bit, but this will be good to give him a little break after this.
it's his mental game that's killing him right now.
Yeah. And he works at it more than anybody I know.
Yes, he does. And he takes notes.
Yep.
Whatever Penny tells him to do, he does.
Well, we got some blurry.
It's been doing that. I don't know what's up with that.
We come in too fast sometimes. It takes a minute. It's trying to focus on something different, apparently.
Well, it's been having it to where it won't ever focus.
Yeah, you got to come out just a little bit so it can refocus itself. I think it's trying to focus on something in the back or background.
That would be the Texas flag on that side.
Yeah. Johanna.
Johanna.
And then everybody calls her Cindy.
Yeah.
Throws you off.
Throws you off. Everybody else is good.
No, it throws me off.
You're like, you're doing good to pronounce Cindy, and you're going to throw in Johanna, and then you try to get her last name, and then you're like,
Chaka.
it is not.
Chaka.
Nope, still wrong.
Chaka Khan.
Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan. Now you got me singing that.
Halfway mark. Oh, we're doing really good. I mean, if we were at the halfway mark right now, we'll be done. We'll be done before 9 for sure.
She's a coach over at Houston Archery, I do believe.
Is it? Is that? Oh, yeah, it's over at Houston. It's like, I don't know why. I almost said X10, but it's not X10.
I don't know why you said it either. That's all right, Scott. One more day, my friend. One more day.
One more day.
One more day. All day. All day.
Nice. Very nice.
I had to make a reel. Oh, Keegan did not like that shot.
Halfway mark. Take a little bit of a
What
break.
are we going to take?
Little bit of a break. Hope everybody's enjoying this. It is grueling to do live coverage of all of it, but you know what? It needs to be done.
My nose is itching too, Keegan. It's in the air, bud. The last
Wow,
shot
one
was
of those arrows. Look how deep that arrow went. We didn't get it tight enough. I'm going to have to come through and tighten them again.
Yep. Thank you for saying tightening. You did not shrink the bells.
I did shrink them.
No, you did not. You tightened the bells. Get straight. All right, here they go to score.
Here we go. Here we go. That is
That is
halftime.
halftime. Where's our halftime show, Scott? You need to go on down there.
I know you guys can listen to my little commercial that I made. You know?
Welcome to the Texas Ringer. The Texas Ringer is a unique competition that rewards you for your inside-out X's. The top score is a 420, but if you want that coveted 400 plus, it's going to take 40 inside-out X's with no fives. Top 8 archers move on to the shoot-up on Sunday, where the bottom-ranked archer has to fight to get to the top. Top 3 archers will find themselves on the big stage on a platform with all eyes on them. Welcome to the Texas Ringer.
If I could just have Survivor music, that would have been awesome. Next time.
Oh, my word.
Oh, I can't do that. I can't sing like Wendy.
No.
Apparently.
Please stop. Please stop.
Please stop. Oh, whoa. Hey.
Don't
hey.
stop. Believing.
Everyone settle down.
afraid to turn out the lights? Is there something you're scared of? What's there out in the dark? Make sure to keep all your windows locked. Do you surrender? You try to stay awake. These walls you can't escape. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here. Oh, anywhere but here. Wanting something good to come, waiting for things to run away from. Are you just hiding? Yeah, walking into the fire, talking like you never die, like you're immortal. You try to stay awake. These walls you can't escape. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here. Here's one for the lonely hearts, for the ones that fear the dark. You better run out of here. Bet you can't look the other way. Here's one for the broken road. That's the only one you know. You better run out, truth or dare. Get me out, take me anywhere but here. Oh, anywhere but here. Oh, anywhere but here. Oh, anywhere but here. Anywhere but here.
I never got it, why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, 'cause I got no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough for you. I wish you could be happy, yeah, yeah. But I can't lie. LA made you crazy, yeah, yeah. You don't care what's real no more, no, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. This is I never got it, why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, cause I got no chance, no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough for you. I wish you could be happy, happy, yeah, yeah. But I can't lie, lie, lie. LA made you crazy, crazy, yeah, yeah. You don't care what's real no more, no, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. This is goodbye, bye, bye. LA made you crazy, crazy, yeah, yeah. I see your stories and I can't believe all the people you meet. Think you belong with everybody else, but you belong with me. And there's nothing I can do, cause you don't see straight when it comes to her. No, she's gonna eat you up whole and spit you out, and then you'll be free. Every piece. I wish you could be happy, happy, yeah, yeah. But I can't lie, lie, lie. LA made you crazy, crazy, yeah, yeah. You don't care what's real no more, no, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. This is goodbye, bye, bye. LA made you crazy, crazy, yeah, yeah. You don't care what's real no more, no, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. Don't I make you feel something? Or maybe you can't feel anything. She's not gonna give you everything. I wish you could be happy, happy, yeah, yeah. But I can't lie, lie, lie. LA made you crazy, crazy, yeah, yeah. You don't care what's real no more, no, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. This is goodbye, bye, bye. LA made you crazy, crazy, yeah, yeah. I never got it, why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, cause I got no chance, no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough for you. I wish you could be happy, happy, yeah, yeah. But I can't lie, lie, lie. LA made you crazy, crazy, yeah, yeah. You don't care what's real no more, no, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. This is goodbye, bye, bye. LA made you crazy, I never got it, why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, 'cause I got no chance, no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough for you. I wish you could be happy, happy, yeah, yeah. But I can't lie, lie, lie. LA made you crazy, crazy, yeah, yeah. You don't care what's real no more, no, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. This is goodbye, bye, bye. LA made you crazy, crazy, yeah, yeah. I see your stories and I can't believe all the people you meet. Think you belong with everybody else, but you belong with me. And there's nothing I can do, 'cause you don't see straight when it comes to her. No, she's gonna eat you up whole and spit you out, and then you'll be free. Every piece. I wish you could be happy, happy, yeah, yeah. But I can't lie, lie, lie. LA made you crazy, crazy, yeah, yeah. You don't care what's real no more, no, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. This is goodbye, bye, bye. LA made you crazy, crazy, yeah, yeah. You don't care what's real no more, no, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. Don't I make you feel something? Or maybe you can't feel anything. She's not gonna give you everything. I wish you could be happy, happy, yeah, yeah. But I can't lie, lie, lie. LA made you crazy, crazy, yeah, yeah. You don't care what's real no more, no, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. This is goodbye, bye, bye. LA made you crazy, crazy, yeah, yeah. I never got it, why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow.
No time to worry about the past. Await the future to come at last. This time tomorrow, I will be gone. A faded memory, forever worn.
All right, we've got our archers going back down. Scott is working on something that the archers wanted him to work on, so I'll let him sit over there and go through scores and everything. And we are in the second half of this last round of qualifications. Once that is all done, then we get to go home for the night. I don't know. Is it even getting dark outside yet? 7:30? I don't know. I hadn't been outside all day. I haven't seen the light of day. Oh, I could hear 2 sets of songs going in my headset. Well, it wasn't actually going in my headset. No, it was me. I'm good. He's like eavesdropping on what I'm saying over here. What I could hear was I didn't turn the music all the way down in my headset, but I could also hear the music that is going out for the archers. So it confused me for a moment. So those archers that were shooting on the bottom are now having to shoot on the top. Those archers who were shooting on the top are now shooting first and shooting on the bottom. Do want to mention Scott's pretty little target pins. They're new for this shoot. I don't know if they're red or orange, or maybe they're reddish orange. But anyway, they all match. Jeff got called in for an arrow call. Laura got called in for an arrow call. All right, so folks, Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Archery Competition will be held in October of this year. If you have not registered your 4-H or FFA archer, you should do that tonight. In the past, it has always filled up extremely quickly. However, this year, well, I used my word however. However, this year, it is being held earlier, quite earlier than the rodeo, months in advance of the rodeo. It is being held months in advance because they wanted to open it up to more archers. By having it this far in advance, it gives them additional time to be able to hold more lines, which they did. They added another line, and we can utilize more space in doing it at a different time. We are very thankful for that. Registration will close soon, if not tomorrow. So you do need to do that very quickly. That registration is done on Eyes on Score. It's been a while since I have done mine, but need to go out there and get into that. One of the largest shoots for youth archers in the state of Texas. We will be doing live broadcasting, and we will have live scoring of that event. It was a lot of fun last year. I expect to even have more fun this year. That archer looks like he is staring down that target. He's holding for a rather long time. Yep, he decided to let down on that. It's probably a good idea. Cheney Elliott right behind him at full draw. She too is holding a really long time. She decided to let it fly. Can't really tell what her facial expression was, if she liked it or not. I don't know where she was today, but it looks like, and she said she had to work, I thought, but looks like she got some sun. right, this gentleman is back at full draw. Nice shot. Talking to Ethan right there. Ethan didn't seem to really like his shot, but you just never really can tell with Ethan. So that top left is a 7. That's the only 7 that that archer scored. Reason why that one was a 7 was because it was in the center and not touching any lines. Like Elisa's shirt right there, the red, white, and blue, saying blessed. We still have 5 archers out there. It looks that we've got Keegan. Everyone was waiting on Keegan on that end. Showing proper line etiquette where you do not want to move while archers are at full draw. You might bump them. You might disturb them. You might accidentally do something that would cause them to shoot a lower score. We never want that to happen. We don't want it to happen to you. Don't want it to happen to another archer. These archers have started getting into indoor season a couple of weeks ago. Some of these archers went to nationals in Malvern, Pennsylvania. That was the last outdoor that I can remember. Came back, changed their setup to indoor, began practicing and preparing for that. Adam Shackelford there at full draw. He's going to check that arrow out. I can't ever tell with Adam. Is he mad? Is that just how he is? I don't know. Is he having a good day? Can't really tell. He didn't hold that one near as long. These archers have plenty of time out there. There are only 5 again. But that's all that there should be because that's all the targets that we have on top. They still have more than 2 minutes to get their shots off. It's so funny. Some of these archers wear what is going on downrange. They wear it on their face. They wear it on their body. You can just tell. They will either shrug their shoulders or they will look up to the ceiling or they'll have a big smile on their face. You just know what's going on. Then there's others that are like stone cold. You don't know. All right, we are going down to score again. It's nice Mr. Chad in his red shoes came up to say hello. Haven't got to talk to them in a while or see them in person in a while. It's almost like a family reunion when we have these tournaments. You get to see those you haven't seen in a while. Have a little friendly competition. hug each other's necks.
All right, I'm back.
Are you?
Yeah, that they guys down there decide to do a side pot and they hand it to me and figure out who win. I'm like, wait, what? Why
Come
am
on,
I
Scott, this is what
responsible
you've
for
been
this?
Because
I guess because. So I think I've got it for the most part. Now I got to figure out how everybody ends here.
come on, get it figured out.
I know, right? Only 4 more ends.
Woohoo! I know. I had just looked at that. Judges are getting their calls in. It's always a great way. Even I want to say that this is a smaller tournament. This is smaller than national tournaments, but it is one of the larger tournaments in the area. It looks a little small here because this is the fourth and final fourth and final round of qualifications. So we've had a lot of archers come through here, and so there was the potential to have a lot of calls. It's a great way to practice your judging skills. You can see how they use targets right there. There have been many targets used for this tournament.
Yeah, that's the one thing when you start putting these tournaments together like Siwat and things like that, it costs some money. Like those targets are not cheap. And so, to put a tournament like this, those targets are, they can cost you up to 50 cents to $1 depending on the type of target. Like these are very nice targets because you've got the front and back. So you pay extra for those. I do that just because it's easier. I can just say, hey, there's 100 archers that are going to be shooting. We'll have X amount of practice rounds. We'll have and I can go ahead and do the math on it and just say this amount. But if I don't know how many singles and how many 5 spots to get, then I feel like I'm just doubling up on targets that I don't need.
Right. Because these are a specific kind of target, so it's not like you will use them for anything other than maybe practice.
I found maybe about 20 of them from last year. Nobody ever. After this weekend, after tomorrow, nobody will shoot
They'll
another
go
one
up
of
in
these.
storage. Yep.
There's no reason to.
Right. Cheney almost like she's getting angry with it.
Cheney. She is burnt. She worked the football parking
Oh,
today.
is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's what I said. She looked like she got some sun. She said she had to work today, but I was like, she looks like she got some sun. So that makes sense.
It does. That's why I said. I was like, wow, you were burnt.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I was out there. She said, my feet are killing me.
Oh,
I can't believe she came back out here. She's like,
No.
she drove back out here.
Yes.
Well, she shot last night. She
Right.
just wasn't happy with it.
Right.
And then she shot again.
Which everybody has that right.
Yep.
You get it all figured out. I see you got numbers.
I think I've got it figured out. But we'll know, like, the other whenever we get the other
Yeah,
archers done.
yeah.
But I think I know who. It's going to be tough to beat some of this. Like,
Yeah.
this one,
Yeah,
no
that's
one's
what I
going to
was
beat. So
looking
the
at,
first
like,
one's done.
ugh.
I don't think anybody can beat the top
No,
score
I don't think
either.
so either.
But there's still a chance for people to beat that second score.
Yeah.
So the guys had a side pot, $20 $5 goes to the highest first round score.
Yeah.
$5 goes into the highest second round score, and then $10 for highest score.
Nice.
Ellie had such a good round going in our last arrow. She shoots a 3.
Oh,
Like, oh, man. Still, Ellie's shooting really well. I'm super pleased. She's coming on strong as an Olympic recurve shooter. We, she's had to make some catch up because she just picked it up.
right.
And I say catch up. I mean, she's 11 when she
Yeah.
picked it up. She's been shooting it for about a year now. We just went past a year.
Right.
And she shot, and things are starting to click a little bit. And that's
Good.
fun to see.
Absolutely.
Shooting very good.
Yep.
Speaking of shooting good, Nadia's killing
Yes,
it right
she
now, isn't she?
is.
Let's take a look at old Nadia's score. She's still shooting very good. Her average score averages a 6.5 right now.
Nice.
And,
Got a letdown right there.
if she keeps it up, she will be in the first spot.
Good.
A little blurry. Go ahead and zoom out just a hair. There you go. Sometimes these aren't the highest end cameras, so
But they're the highest end that we've had so far.
right. Actually, these cameras are cheaper than the ones that like the regular cameras that we
Yeah.
had. But it takes a little. But there's so much more capability with them.
Right. Yeah, we've been able to do way
Yeah.
more with these than we have with any other
Right.
cameras in the past.
Yeah, the capability. And somebody had said the quality wasn't quite as good as the other camera because the other cameras, literally, you could almost screenshot it and it looked like from the side sometimes,
Yeah.
like with the angle and everything, it looked really good. But these have turned with the new little bit of tweaks I've made.
Yeah.
I think the quality is even better.
Gene put a cap on now.
It's getting serious in here.
Right?
Too much sun.
The light.
That's right.
The light. The light.
The light. I think some of these micros are hurting people. When I look down there, they're just missing.
Yeah. Well, we talked about that earlier, that it could either help or hurt.
After this, just 3 more ends, and we are done for the night. I mean, the time's going by quick. Tomorrow, I will post. We got to post everybody needs to know that times could speed up. Like if everybody's here, we're moving forward.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to wait. We don't want any dead time because we all want to be out of here before 8 o'clock
Yes.
tomorrow night because it could be a late night.
No late nights.
No late nights. That's right. That's what we want. No late nights.
And we've got Ryan here.
There's my boy, Ryan, at 6'6", 33 inch. Well, 33 and a quarter, he tells people. that is a long draw length.
Yes, it is.
He's been swapping bows around, trying to figure out what would fit his draw length because his draw length is it's a little bit of a challenge. Man, that was fast.
It
Like he can't
was.
slow down. How he still center punches the hole. But he's getting frustrated. We just got to get through these next 3 ends, and he'll be all right. But I don't know any kid that has more determination. That kid. I went down there. I was like, hey, there's no shame in if you feel like this is hurting you more than it's helping you, just
Yeah.
go ahead and end it. He's like, no, I don't stop. I'll never stop in the middle of a tournament unless I'm hurt.
Equipment failure or medical.
Yeah. I'm having to learn this Olympic recurve stuff too, because I have like zero info on it, and so I'm still not there because you and I are so busy, so
Yeah.
we really don't get into the mix being up here.
Right.
The reason I was in the mix with Ryan was because I didn't have anything better to do than to focus
Yeah.
on him and do as much research as I could.
Yep.
Olympic recurve's a little different. Not the same equipment.
Right.
Not the same style. Luckily, I fixed her weights. I just super glued them together.
It's just super good.
I'm like, screw it. Like, don't have time to mess with this,
Yeah.
Take a look at the scores here. 3 more ends. Looks like we have some kids that will be moving into the top spot after today, which is good. See, Cindy Chaco
This is better. It's better.
is shooting very good right now. See, let me go ahead and refresh here. Her average score, if she keeps it up, will put her in first place, which would be awesome. We always like seeing the women in first, don't
Oh,
we?
yeah. All right. So I'm seeing a shout out to Bridger Deaton from Christmas. Hey, Bridger.
Hey, Bridger.
Then Christmas says it's too hot to be fall. Well,
true. That's why we're
Christmas we're in
inside.
Texas, and that's why we are inside.
Remind me to turn the AC down before we leave tonight.
Oh, okay.
Your job.
All right. Then Mel messaged and asked, where do I find the scores? We've got someone who responded. And then amazing to be able to see the scores using this site. Amen. Can't tell you how many tournaments we go to. And, I have asked my archer the wrong question
Yeah.
of, hey, how was that? How'd you do on that one? I don't know. Are you kidding me? You just walked down there and scored. You don't
Yeah,
remember-
are you
No.
kidding me
No,
right
no.
now?
I have no clue. So to be able to see the scores, it's nice to be able to keep up with that. So thank you for your appreciation of Eyes on Score. We do happen to like that. We use it a lot. We used it for state outdoor this year.
Yeah.
Worked very well.
It's a great app. It's got so much potential. It works very well.
Yes.
It'll work on cell phones, work on tablets, work on
Right.
either one of them. There's even a secure option that allows you to do a secure connection between the archer and the scorer, so no one else knows that secure code, that it comes to them only. We have, of course, it works with field, NFAA, TSAA, doesn't matter. Even this shoot, it works.
Yeah, we have used it in the hill country. So there was a lot of different elevation changes. There were, little valleys that you would be in. And as soon as so it wouldn't work right there in the valley, but you would go ahead and input the scores. And then as soon as you came out of that valley and you came back on a hill or in a lane that was wide open or anything,
would say to
it
resync.
would just automatically sync, and voila, there were those scores. That was super nice.
Oh, it was very nice.
Ellie, Elise, and Ethan.
The other thing that it'll do is it works for 3D. So what's really cool is you set the X's to 12, and guess what? it changes
Voila.
the calculator to be a 12, 10, 8, 5 miss, which is perfect, right? Then also you have, if you want to do 14s, we'll do 14s. We'll do field with 6s. Do field for our TS or for USA is 6s. TFAA is 5s, and we've had to work out the X's and all of that stuff, which is kind of cool because you got to, for outdoor they go 10X. Other shoots it's X10s as your tiebreaker. So that's always a little bit of a challenge. I say it's fun. It is. It's just a challenge. $15 more arrows, and we are done. So, we may actually be done by 8:30. We may be off this line at 8:30. Deaton Bridger shoots out of, works for Leading Edge out in Bernie, Texas.
Bernie, Texas.
Very good shooter.
Yes. One of those was a 6. There's another one that's iffy. The rest look like straight up 7s.
That's good.
7, 7, 7.
7.
Maybe he needs to leave here and go to Vegas.
Right.
I don't know. We'll have to see if he got in a side pot and how well he did if he did.
Yeah.
She's holding a long time. Turned out well for her,
Yeah.
looks like.
Looks like a good round.
Right.
Is that hers?
I'm thinking so. It
Yeah.
looks like it because she had that
Yeah.
purple with the yellow knocks.
No, I think she was to the left of that. I think she's on the left side, not the right. It's so
Oh.
confusing sometimes.
And at this point, I've looked at so many targets during the day.
Right?
Oh. What are you doing to my binos?
Close my eyes for a second.
Oh, my word.
My head hurts.
That little fella, he showed what he thought of that one.
Kind of a cool shirt, isn't it?
It is kind of a cool shirt. I like it.
Yeah, what have we done? Probably about 5 to 6 hours of live coverage today. So we've been doing a lot of talking.
Nice shot on that one, though.
Hope you guys are enjoying the show. I know there's not many of you out there, but we do appreciate you listening in,
Absolutely. Putting up with our shenanigans.
putting up with our shenanigans, right? Some fun shenanigans.
Are they?
Yeah.
I don't know, because a lot of them have come at my
At least the
expense.
rodeo, whatever. Where'd you come up with that?
Huh. Wonder. Oh, I showed everybody my toes a while ago
What'd they think?
so they could see. They were all nice.
How beautiful they are?
Just like my personality. A sparkling personality.
So I'm like going, Rowdy, Rod, hey. And then Wendy screams. Everybody in the building stops and looks up here
He
at
heard
us.
you, though. He heard me.
Heard you. Didn't not hear me.
He never once heard you.
Yeah,
I don't need a microphone. I don't need a megaphone. I'm good.
it's true.
And God gave me this voice, so why can't I use it?
I think you should. I think it's good.
It is good. You asked me to be up here with you and talk
Yeah.
all the time.
2 years ago now. It's probably been about 2
Right?
years.
Almost 2 years.
When was it?
Well, no,
Siwat?
October, because it was Luke's birthday the first time when you called me up and you're like, hey, where you at? I'm like, we're just leaving the hotel. Okay, well, you got your makeup on?
Yeah.
I was like, what?
You're
Why?
like, why? And then you're frantically putting your makeup on.
I am. I was like, yeah. As I'm peeling makeup. Thank goodness I wasn't driving.
You weren't driving?
No, it was not. Steven was driving.
Oh, good. Oh, he's barely getting his thumb off the peg before it fires. You just got to survive.
But I'm seeing 4 sevens.
Yeah. I don't know how he does it.
4
but,
out of 5 were sevens. I know it's frustrating because it's not the way that he wants to get them, and that makes it kind of iffy
Yeah.
as to how those arrows are going to land down there.
What's nice is that after this is over, let everyone regroup, because I think the first SIWAT is a month away. So
Okay.
it'll be the next shoot.
All right. Shoot your way across Texas.
That is a very large competition here in Texas. If you are listening in, every shop, for the most part, I say every shop, any shop that wants to participate
Right.
can host 2 shoot your way. They call them SIWATs. Shoot your way across Texas, and
Is that
easy.
what they're called?
Yeah, they're easy to run. You just got to supply targets, and so you supply your targets. They come in. You really don't have to do anything. They know what
Cheney
to
and
do.
Ryan just had a high five, so that's
Yeah.
got to be a good thing.
Yeah, Cheney probably had a good round.
Scott, can't even get your name out. I'm like, I'm rude. That's
Oh,
your
I'm
own
sorry.
kid.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Don't even. I like Carson's shoes. Cute.
They are.
Aggie Converse,
They're pretty awesome.
just like me.
We do love seeing these Aggies come out here and shoot.
Absolutely. What was that?
I don't know, but Cheney's hilarious.
She is. And the way you see her now is the way you will see her tomorrow, the way you'll see her next week. That's the way
5
you
years ago
saw,
when
I
we
was
saw
going
her.
to say, whenever we first started shooting, that's the way she was.
Yeah.
Love that girl. Michael has always been super quiet, her dad, but he's always been super nice. You know?
Yeah. It's true.
And we've never seen him any other way.
Oh, man.
All right, the last archer is making her way back.
10 more arrows.
Woo!
You know, tonight is not, we knew this, we wouldn't be as excited. You know, last night we were just excited to get in front of the camera and talk, and we had all kinds of stories.
we?
Now we've slowed down. We have slowed down. I'm slowing down.
Are you? That's just because your age.
I am. I am.
You got to go get your Geritol. Make sure you take your Geritol tonight.
Right.
Do they have extended release Geritol? Maybe that's what you need. You might want to look into that.
All right. This Cindy's shooting really well.
Awesome. Look at that deep breath.
Five-
Eyes closed.
512. So she's at 512. So she's still on track to be in first place at the end of this sucker.
Sweet.
Good job, Cindy.
When is she going to get a phone call
She's like
later?
a machine, too.
Like, she's like, I'm going to knock my arrow now. Going to take a deep breath. She's so good with the kids.
She really is. And she goes to a lot of the events,
Yes, she does.
supports our youth
Absolutely.
tremendously.
She will come in and check on Julia. Julia's compound.
Yeah. That's what we do here, especially in Texas.
That's right.
We take care of our Texas kids.
Yep.
One of those things is like we go to these events. We support all the Texas kids.
Yep.
We want the Texas kids to dominate. No offense to all the other states,
But we are from Texas. I mean, look at that gigantic Texas flag that's right behind her.
right?
All you can see is the red of the flag. And Chad's red shirt.
And Chad's red shirt.
With those snazzy red shoes.
I know. Look at him, looking all hipster and all,
Right?
with his Matthews hat.
But I can guarantee you he is not
It's
shooting in
almost
his
like
skinny
he's
jeans
almost like
tonight.
he's in a jungle.
With the trees behind him
Yeah.
and the cat
I remember
sniffing
Joe
caribou.
Z. Joe Z was like struggling on his last arrow, so he just started shooting. He'd shoot 4 of them, and then he'd shoot the last one in the middle again. See, I knew I can hit that one.
Cool shot of Chad right there.
That is a pretty cool shot. He won't be happy with that.
2 7s and 3 5s.
Yep.
Thank goodness for those 2 7s. Like I'm running over something, trying to roll my cart around. My
Yeah.
chair.
Your cart. Your cart.
Well, normally I am rolling a cart around at archery tournaments. I didn't even get it out of the trunk this time, but
Yeah. All right.
got my little tool chest. And then if we're gonna roll around the tent and everything, the canopy, then we pull around the cart that hauls all that.
Mm-hmm.
Little confusion on the range. I don't know what was going on.
Where at?
Well, Adam started to go out there, then he stopped, and then he's looking around like, "Where's everybody else at? Do I go?" And
See how Adam is shooting again. So let's see how he's shooting. 6.10%. So
three of the
average
archers
takes
out
a-
there right now are
average a 6.1, and so let's see. 6 point. He's averaging about the same as he did his first half. No one ever likes that,
no.
you know. Let's see.
We have less people in here, so I can tell the temperature is dropping.
Yeah, it does. It does cool off, doesn't it?
Yeah. The door's not opening and closing. I'm sure
Yeah.
that the sun has gone down by 8:11. I don't know. Maybe it's still
It's
up.
amazing, and I don't know. Like we used to be able to get this place really cool. I don't know if it's one of the units is not working real well. I've had them come out and look at them. They're like, yeah,
Yeah,
everything's running. It's
everything's
just super
good.
hot outside.
It is.
And I don't know what was the temperature today.
I don't know. It was still hot. Not
Yeah.
as hot, but it was still hot. Oh, Ryan. How does he do in the car rides home after
He's
a
pretty
rough
good.
day?
No, he's pretty good. He lets things go pretty quick. So we'll get in the car and he'll talk about the struggle a
Yeah,
little bit,
well.
and he just tries to figure out what does he need to do to fix it.
Maybe we need to trade off and let Julia ride with you and Ryan rides with me.
No, he's easy. No, thank you.
Thank you. Come on, Scott.
Right.
You don't want Joe to call you again.
Right.
Text you. Oh my goodness, poor Joe.
Joe Z.
He's so awesome.
He's yelling at me. He's like, "You need to stop doing all that stuff and focus on your daughter." Like, wow, Joe.
Called you out.
Totally called me out. Like, you're busy doing other stuff, and you should be down there focusing on your daughter.
That's funny.
Yeah, he doesn't hide anything, does he? Or
No,
he
he
doesn't
does
hide
not.
anything. What's the word? He doesn't seem to let
Ryan
him.
said, "Oh crap." Yep, he didn't like that one at all.
It's a 5. That's why.
I think it. Yeah, I think it cut the line. It. Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
it's half
Most
shafted.
definitely. What?
Half shaft it.
I know.
Let's get this last one off. And only 5 more arrows.
5 more
Just survive.
arrows.
Just survive.
Yep.
Nope. He's
Oh, he said crap again.
Yep. Shot 2 5s. He's just got to get through the last 5 arrows.
Yeah. And he's definitely not gonna bow down now or back
No.
out, bow
No.
out, whatever. Bow wow wow, yippee-yo, yippee-yay.
Yippee-yay.
Yippee-yay, cowboy. The movie said something else, but anyway.
Yeah.
See, if your friends had been here, we had to go.
Right. Right.
Thank goodness your friends are not here right now. So I bet our
Beep.
judges are just about ready to be done.
I know they're like, who starts it at 9 a.m.? Like, are you kidding me? Like, don't you guys want to get out of here?
Yeah.
Because we've got
And then
eliminations
Jeff was
in the
here
morning.
last night.
Yeah, and what we may do, like I said, we will start early if we can start early. So don't be showing up right when you think your turn you're going to start. Get here, hour and a half beforehand so that we can make sure.
Hour
if
and a
we're-
half beforehand. Really, you are not going to be here at 7:30 in the morning.
No,
You better tell
no,
those
I'm
people to be here at
talking-
8.
No, I'm talking about starting the top 3,
Oh,
like the
okay.
first and second place.
All
Don't
right.
be waiting until,
Well, you didn't even make it here by 8 this morning.
Yeah, I did. I was here right at 8. The light hadn't set there forever. I would have beat Jeff.
Huh. You would have beat Jeff.
I saw Jeff at the light across me and his turned green. I'm like, crap.
We were sitting there, sitting here at the shop. Then Rowdy pulls up. There were already 3 trucks when we got here.
Yeah.
Then Rowdy pulls up, still sitting here. Then Jeff pulls up. All right, well, somebody's here with keys. Still sitting here. Then, there comes Scott.
Yeah.
Really, Jeff? You're going to do that to him?
I know, really, Jeff? Come on. Boy, he's really looking this one over,
He
isn't he?
is. 2 looks, Jeff. 2 views. 2 views. That's all we do as judges. 2 views.
Is he still looking?
He is still looking.
Man, you got to look at it that much. You count
give
it
it
in.
to the
You count it in.
Yeah, USA Archery trains us that if you've got to look at it that long, if it is that tough to tell, benefit goes to the archer.
Yep.
If you have to have more than 2 views and it takes that long,
Right?
benefit goes to the archer.
Yes, it does.
Just trying to make sure that we string this out as long as possible. Maybe he made Michelle mad and he doesn't want to go home yet.
Right?
Oh, I love how Aaron is being so gentle when he puts the tablet down. That is
Me
greatly
too.
appreciated. These are not otter boxes that are on these tablets.
No.
Cheney has got to be beat. Where does she have to go after this?
Back to A&M, I think, unless.
Dang. Hour and a half drive
Yeah.
from here?
Yeah, it's about an hour and a half.
Yep. Man, so shot last night, evidently drove back, worked the game today out in
Drove
the
out here.
sun, drove an hour and a half here,
That's
gonna
dedication.
shoot for hours, and then drive an hour and a half back. Oh my goodness. I hope somebody's checking on her
Right?
when to make sure she makes it back.
There's Aaron.
You can see the 300 wall back there, and that is not all of the Siwat 300s. that are hung up there. You still have more.
I have a lot more.
You need your stapler and a big ladder.
I do.
To get the rest of them up. So if you shoot a 300 while you are here at Texas Archery, you get a nice stamp on there. It's a 300 stamp. And then your target you can sign your target, date your target, put your score and your X count on there, and it can be hung up on the wall.
Right.
The 300 wall. And everyone likes having their target hung up there, but then
Yep.
whenever somebody waits a year before they hang them,
It's not the same.
like, well, I shot that 300. I don't know where my target is, but
Yeah, last year, Ellie didn't make it to the final 8.
yeah.
And I guess we'll find out here soon. She's close. She's shooting really good.
Can't wait to see how Cindy's done on this one.
I know she's shooting so good.
And it's going to be close.
Yeah. Look at Elisa's group down there so far. Look at one D.
1D. Oh, wait. I was over there.
Oh, she has one up. But look
Oh,
at
look at
that.
there.
Look at that those 3 arrows
Man,
there.
that group right there.
Pretty tight.
Nice.
Very nice. Yeah, I think Ellie. I think she's going to make it into the finals.
Woo. All right. We have 5 archers left down there. We have Jean, that would be over in the far left. Then coming back, we would have Adam. Oh, Ryan. He didn't even get that close before it went off. So after Adam would be Ryan. We've got this young man right here. Like I said, he is just like stone cold. I've not seen any emotion out of him. Coming down to the end. They're trying to make sure that every arrow counts. Saw a little bit of emotion there. And here's Jean in his burnt orange. Jean from Austin. we have 3 archers still up on the line. We've got Ryan. There's Ryan. Not happy, but we've got a few arrows left, friend. Just trying to get to that anchor. Oh, as soon as he got to that anchor, it went off. Oh, and it was a miss. Oh, heartbreaking. That's tough, folks. All of these archers work hard. They practice day in and day out. Ryan has a practice regimen. And it's tough. Well, folks, that does it. That is it. It is done for qualifications. Now, I need all of you folks to be looking at Eyes on Score so you can see if you are in the top 8. You will need to know if you need to come back tomorrow. You need to check out Facebook. You need to check out Facebook so you can see what those times are going to look like tomorrow for the top 3 to be, or the top 2 to be coming back. All right, the scores are rolling right now, so you will see them as they are updated. All right, Cindy's sitting in that second place. I can't wait till that updates to see where she's at. Jeff looks like his feet are tired. You know, I don't see the, oh, Cindy's dancing around. Got to be good, right, when you're dancing around? Let's see if I can refresh some scores here in my browser. Johanna Cindy has moved into first place. Great job. 3 points ahead of Mr. Stonebreaker. Wow, wow, wow. Congrats to her. That's pretty cool, friends.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So we have the finals are in. We've got Cindy and Rick in first and second place, so that means they are in the finals. You've got Rhett and Sarah for 17U Barebow. You've got Trig and Chad Profit in first and second place for the Bow Hunter Freestyle.
Nice.
We have 17U Open. Nadia and Kay Scott are going to be the top 2 archers.
Way to go.
So it means they get buys all the way to the finals. Daryl and Derek.
They're in the money. Little
have-
D and Big D.
Yep. Went ahead and made the
Top 2.
Top
So
2.
they will be in the finals.
wow. And then traditional adult open, we've got Clifton and Stacy in the top 2 spots.
Oh.
And Ryland and Kevin on recurve. 17U, Matthew and Alexander.
Oh, hey, I have a correction. That is not Little D and Big D. That was Tiny Dancer
Tiny Dancer.
and Little D.
Well, he's got Big D now because he got a bigger score.
Oh.
And that is it. That is your final two. If you want to go look at the finals, you go to eyesonscore.com, look at the live scoring. You'll be able to see it there. Or go to Teams and type in Texas Archery and find it there. And that is it for this qualification. Tomorrow we'll have our shoot up.
That's right. See you guys at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. See you at 9.